Francophone, 2 fois président, passer le pouvoir à un anglophone. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, mais c'est le président. Un pauvre qui vote ou celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, mais c'est le président.
Hi, good day to the beautiful people of the Cameroons, friends and enemies, ladies and gentlemen. This is a party political broadcast by myself, Meche Mola Alex Ndivel-Lisinke, the leader of British Cameroon National Party, a party of law and order, a party that follows the rule of law to achieve what they want. So today, I want to talk about above the law. We must have heard about above the law. So today, that's my topic. In the Cameroons, in La Republique du Cameroun, most of us will often say we have a government. We think a government understands laws. But my brothers and sisters of the Cameroons, you can be a government, and that government can be a non-functional government. And in La Republique du Cameroun, we have a non-functional government. Most government officials, they don't even know their own laws. I've been watching them, what they say. The things that they say are criminal, are against their own laws. And they say it's the evidence is there. Most often, you hear a government official saying, use witchcraft to fight amber. I have the penal code of Cameroon. I have the book here, the law. Witchcraft is a criminal offense. So, if a government official says, use witchcraft to fight amber, it means commit crime to fight crime. So those are the people running the Cameroons, a non-functional government. You listen, a governor, we say, terrorize the terrorists. Everybody will clap for them. MP will clap. Dull senators, they will clap for them. That's the country we are living in. They don't even know the law. Listen, the simple definition of terrorism means you commit crime, unlawful violence. When you do something unlawful, the law does not permit it. That's what it means. Especially you're targeting civilians, our women and children, civilians. When you target these civilians, and the objective is political. Okay, example, somebody might kidnap somebody in the UK and tell the UK Prime Minister, if you don't leave this prisoner who is this in this prison, we are not going to leave this person. Maybe it's political. So that's just the difference. Terrorism is just means it's crime. It's not different from any other crime. So if a governor in La Republique du Cameroun wearing those colonial uniform will come and tell you, let's terrorize the terrorists, it means let's commit crime to solve crime. These are the people running the Cameroons. How can we advance? Then you listen again. An arrogant minister of territorial administration from La Republique du Cameroun. Political parties, they cannot associate. When the laws, the constitution of Cameroon say they can associate, and CNU rebranded CPDM, already now as I speak, they are in association with other political parties like Bello Buba, Chiruma, Jean Didier Momo and others. They are already associated. So you cannot say other people should not do. So Minister Tanganji doesn't even know the law in Cameroon because he wouldn't have made such a statement. This is the country. When we put the wrong people at certain place, The main issue why I come today to talk is about this issue when I say above the law. It means in the Cameroons, there's one rule for this person, one rule for another person. They often say, Cameroon, c'est un état de droit. Cameroon is not a country that follows the rule of law. The rule of law is a principle that the law applies equally to everyone. That's the rule of law. When you say Cameroon, c'est un état de droit, it means everybody is equal in front of the law. And nobody is above the law. But in the Cameroons, most people are above the law. When you ask most people in the Cameroons that what form of government do we have in the Cameroons, they will say a centralized form of government. No, we don't even have a centralized form of government in the Cameroons. What we have is a personalized form of state. Laws are personalized. Mr. Biya can just sleep and dream about something and without knowing, looking at the constitution, he just say it. Ngongo can just wake up in the morning and just think something and they say it. That's how they rule Cameroon. They don't follow the law. Which country on planet Earth you will see when you talk to the public, country people them, mommy them and papa them for village or inside Cameroon, which country you go say, law number, this, you write for common people them. Listen, they trained me for law school. Say when I write for my clients, for law school for UK, write for simple language where they understand. Anytime for Cameroon, degree number, this, ordinance, you're talking to common people in the street in Cameroon. To mommy and papa, to buy and sell them. People where you're writing law number. No, you don't have to quote that degree number, this or law. They just frighten you. You have to say what the degree number, explain it to them. Okay, this degree, we have decided that we'll increase tax or we'll reduce tax. You explain the thing to them. Don't quote degree. It's a primitive form of running a country to terrorize civilians. In any profession on earth. That's why in the United Kingdom, the main language in the United Kingdom is what? English. But if you come in the United Kingdom, you say you can speak Lanso, you don't know English, they will bring an interpreter. If you say you can speak Igbo or Yoruba, they will bring an interpreter. That's how you run the country. But in the Cameroons, we say, what? Everybody must bilingual. No, everybody must not speak French. In the UK, there are people who have lived in the UK for 30 years, they cannot speak English. They speak their country talk, Bangladesh, they speak their, maybe Gujarati, Punjabi. They speak different. It is not compulsory. There is nothing in the constitution in the Cameroons that says everyone must speak English or French. That's why if you go to any government office, you cannot speak English or French. They have to bring an interpreter. If it is Bakwere, if it is Betty, they have to bring an interpreter. That's how you run a country. So ladies and gentlemen, the crux of this matter, which I want to talk about, is this issue about one rule for one person, another one for the other. I want to talk about this issue that concerns Brenda Biya. Personally, I don't care what people do in their bedroom. It's none of my business. Whether you go out with a cow, with a dog, a man go out with a man, woman, it's none of my business. It doesn't concern me. But the reason I am talking today about Brenda Biya is not because of her life. To me, it's a private and family life. It doesn't concern me. But it's about the law. There's one rule for somebody and another rule for others. That's what I'm talking above the law. Some people are above the law. Brenda Biya came openly and says, I am homosexual. I'm going after another woman. The laws of Cameroon are clear. Whether the law is a bad law or good law, but that's the law. In the Cameroons, I don't want to call names. They have brutalized, harassed people, detained people because they say they are gay. Okay, Mr. Biya, the former U.S. ambassador in Cameroon, I heard they have changed him. He was a gay. If it's an Arab country, they wouldn't allow that former U.S. ambassador to go to an Arab country. They will refuse. They will say, you must change it because our law says so. So the laws in Cameroon are useless. They cherry pick. My point is, as I say, I don't concern about Brenda's private life. But in the Cameroons, as things stand, whether it's bad law or good law, they say, if you know straight, Nangata, you go. So what is the government doing? Yes, Brenda is innocent until proven guilty. They should open a case. They should investigate it. She has got the right to have a lawyer. That is how you function in a state of law, where there is rule of law. But in the Cameroons, it's one law for another, another one, another. There was a guy, I cannot recall his name. He was a gay in the Cameroons. He was killed in a hotel. Until today, we don't know. They have never investigated it. That guy was murdered, maybe in Yaoundé. I cannot remember his name, but it was a big story internationally. So my problem is, when you have a government that no one or everybody is not equal before the law, it's not a government anymore. It's a criminal syndicate. So we have a criminal syndicate in the Cameroons in the name of a government. Because if you can harass other people, you detain other people, people will steal millions, you put them in prison, you remove them, that they have given back the money. Where on earth do you have that type of thing? Do you know the meaning of theft or embezzlement? Whether you give the money back, they punish you for that act of stealing or embezzlement. That's why they are punishing you, even if you give the money. In the United Kingdom, if you are found guilty for committing a crime, after you have been found guilty, do you know what happens? They do what they call Proceeds of Crime Act. They make sure they make investigation to seize your property because nobody should benefit from any crime. And if they cannot find the property, if they give you 25 years, they will add another 5 years, it will be 30 years. That's what they do. So because you give money back, if police, they arrest you, you have stolen, even if you give them the thing, you will still go to prison. You're a criminal. You have stolen something. You have embezzled. So we have a country that it is a lawless country. And I call it a personalized form of state because the governor can say, let's terrorize the terrorists. The governor doesn't even know their own law. And you see, before 1965, same-sex, consensual same-sex was not criminalized in Cameroon. It's only when Aidjo came, is it 1972, Aidjo came and made an ordinance and criminalized it without even consulting the National Assembly. So most of the laws in Cameroon, some of them I was not even born. We are using the laws, ancient laws in Cameroon. That's why one of the policies of British Cameroon National Party is to make sure that we have a constituent assembly. All the ethnicities in the Cameroons, they will have to be there. They give their ideas then with legal representative and constitutional expert. Not only from Cameroon, we can even bring good constitutional expert from Britain, America, South Africa. We sit there and draft a constitution that suits the two countries that came together and all the ethnicities, because we are different. Constitution doesn't focus on state. It doesn't focus on regions. Region is for administrative purposes. It focuses on the ethnicity, the tribe. That's how you draft a constitution. We have two inherited culture. Britain and France, they created two countries. We look at those ones. Then we look at all the ethnicities. How is it? We make sure their custom and tradition is inside our constitution. It is high time that we have to bring a country that is law and order. Every day they kill people in the Cameroons, kill women, rape women. You see men, old men, they rape under 16 children. Nobody does anything in the Cameroon. You go to an office, you're looking for a job, you're a woman. Men, they want to sleep with you before they give you the job. Nobody does anything. Those things are all criminal things. So ladies and gentlemen, as I say, I don't care what somebody does inside their bedroom. It's their personal problem. But when it comes to the fact that there's one law for somebody and another law for another person, somebody will steal chicken, they will lock him up in New Bell for 5 years. Somebody will embezzle billions and billions. They are either in Kondongi, in a posh place, nice bed, VIP, or they remove them from Kondongi. They even leave and go to their house. But somebody will steal rice, chicken. Somebody who is hungry. Hungry because the government of Mr. Biya have not done anything. No job creation, nothing. That's why our people are suffering in the Cameroons. And with British Cameroon National Party, we have hope. Somebody will come, one law, Ndedi Yango is not a Cameroonian. Eto is a Cameroonian. These are the things that makes me sick. Ndedi Yango is more Cameroonian than all of us. It's somebody that have spread our culture all over the world. He's more Cameroonian than even Mr. Biya, Ndedi Yango. Take note, this Rio dos Cameroons is a foreign creation. We are who we are by our tribe first. So you cannot stop Ndedi Yango from being, whether it comes from Konsamba or Umbo man. You cannot stop him. That is Ndedi Yango. Rio dos Cameroons, all of us, we are just there because they forced us inside a foreign creation. That two countries that they created is Britain and France who created it. We are who we are. We are our tribe. If you're from Manu, you're from Manu. If you're from So, you're from So. That thing, Rio dos Cameroons, you cannot stop somebody from being a Bakore man. Rio dos Cameroons is a foreign thing, and one day we will change the name. British Cameroon National Party already have a name. The French Cameroon, when we have our two countries, we will call it United Ethnicities of Africa. That's our proposal. When we have put those institutions, two countries came together, then we look ethnocultural democracy. We make sure all ethnicities are equal, have autonomy with decentralized power to all ethnicities. Then we can start proposing names like United Ethnicities of Africa. That's our proposition. That Rio dos Cameroons name will come out. Then we can call ourselves, the English part is one country, the French part is one country, the United Ethnicities of Africa. So ladies and gentlemen, our problem is that we are not happy with this non-functional government. Again, in the Cameroon, we have non-functional opposition. The reason I come and talk every day, or most often during the week, is because we have a non-functional opposition. The job of an opposition is to scrutinize and hold the government to account. Nobody holds the government to account on a daily basis. It's a continuous job every day. When you see things that goes on, you talk. That is how in a democracy you hold the government into account. And we are going to make sure that we make the opposition to be official. They will be paying opposition. They will be scrutinizing the government. The government must be challenged. And we give alternative policy. That's how opposition they function. And the British Cameroon National Party is now the official opposition political party in the Cameroons, because opposition political parties in the Cameroons, they only wait when there's election. They go and stand for election. They don't challenge the government. They don't give you alternative. We are the first political party in the Cameroons that have a comprehensive manifesto. You see, if in the Scottish National Party, they come and talk, some people there, they want independence, okay? Green Party in Scotland, they want independence. But independence is just one thing. It's not a manifesto. So if we have a country today, what will happen? We know manifesto. So at the end of the day, it's just like you talk about health, policing, justice, taxation, transport, independence. It's just one thing. So when people come and stand, I want independent, what are your other policies? If they give you a country, your only policy is independent. When you take over, do you know what happened? There will be war, like South Sudan and other African countries. If Scotland is independent today, there will be no war because they already have in the parliament, they already have a government, they have experience in government. Same in Northern Ireland too. They have in government, they have a political party, they are in a devolved decentralization. Same in Wales, same in the Catalan, same in Quebec. You put yourself inside politics, take seats and be there. Whatever happens in the future, we don't know. Whether it's federalism, I say take it. Whether it's regional assembly, take it. Scotland Scottish National Party, they want independence, but they won't say, oh, we don't want decentralization. You take it and control the government. So that's why we're calling for a parliament in British Cameroon, so that we can talk our own English institution. Why French Cameroon, they talk about their institution. In future, we don't know if we're alive, if people want to have a referendum in future, whether it's 1 year's time, 10 years time, 50 years time, it is their business. That is how you do things. Take the special status, whether it's rubbish or if we take it, we don't go to Yaoundé. Bit by bit, that's how they do it. We learn from example. I know we are from Africa. We don't want to learn. We don't want to learn. We are doing the things that war is something that these people used to do it how many years ago? War is rare now, apart from Russia and Ukraine. Do you hear any war again? It's out of fashion. And in future, whoever wants war or no war, I will talk with them. I talk with everybody. I don't have problem with any person. Politics is about opinion. Opinion is an individual thing. It's not collective. And if you want a collective view when it comes to opinion, you create a political party. So the people inside there, they will have similar or the same ideology. That's how it works. You don't need to hate any person. If the people who hate other people's opinion are the problem in our society, everybody is free to say what they want to say, insofar as it's not against the law. So my brothers and sisters, like, to be honest, when I was under 15, I started fighting for Anglophone problem. Most people were not looking at us. They don't care. They never bother. I never used to go and harass them. Why don't you join us? People take their time. Some people have taken more than 35 years to start doing what I used to do. That's how life is. Not everybody is smart, even if in your class. In a classroom, not everybody is smart. One day people will learn that this war is waste of time. They will come to my position and we'll be together and fight peacefully and we'll change that country. I believe even by next year, Anglophones, they will have a headway. We'll have a parliament. This regional assembly is a trickiest thing to divide our country, Northwest and Southwest. Northwest region and Southwest region are what? Administrative unit. But we are a country and we'll have a parliament. Mark my word. That's the beginning. So my brothers and sisters in the Cameroons, have a happy Sunday and stay blessed. This has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alex Ndiveli Singer, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Thank you.
Vous vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Vous vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Et après quand ils vont voler, vous appelez les papiers, les attrapés. Et après quand ils vont voler, vous appelez les papiers, les attrapés. Qui les avait nommés d'abord dans ce poste-là? Papa, tu as oublié, c'est toi qui les veux nommer.